Thanks for
Yes,
hanging
yes.
out. So, all right, guys, we're missing one person. He is at Brickfest Live. We are missing the incomparable Brick Mamba, and we weren't here last week. So, how was everybody's Easter?
Mine was
Everything's
pretty
good. How about
chill.
y'all's? It was good for me.
Oh yeah, didn't do anything. Just relaxed on the Sunday and whatnot. Got to hang out with Peter Cottontail.
Oh, how's he doing?
You know, relaxing finally. Happy to be on the day off now. You know.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Well, I didn't do much. What did we do? I got my Easter basket. I meant to like show my bills, but I haven't. So I'm going to show them today and hope it's not like super awkward that it's a week later. Okay, here's my Easter basket from last week. So
Well, I
yeah,
still haven't been able to get the Brickcraft peeps. They're still sold out everywhere.
good morning, Christine. Oh wow. So well, these were the ones we built. I'll see if I have them. Hey, my bricks and me. Good morning.
No,
Yeah,
those are cool.
those are the ones we built, including the basket. Yeah, I need to show those off. I didn't show any of my like Easter themed builds. So
Oh
absolutely
yeah, those are
love,
cool.
Oh, those are
love,
cool.
absolutely love them. I need to make a post, guys. All right, so today's topic, we have random topics and we were trying to choose a topic, and Jay had the bright idea. Jay said, hey, let's cover them all. So we have four
Yeah.
topics this morning, 3 hosts, but 4 topics. I don't know if I said, I'll say it again if you're just joining. Ibrick Ubrick, he is at Brickfest Live. So we were hoping he would kind of hop in and show us a little bit of what he's seeing, but I think he's making it a family time, and I am so for that. Like, put the camera down, pick the kids up.
Yeah.
I think it's
Yeah.
one of
Every
those.
once in a while, we got to do that, right?
Exactly.
Oh yeah,
So
definitely.
I don't know if he's gonna hop in, but excuse me. Oh my gosh. But we have our topics ready for today. And let's look at the chat. Who's in the chat this morning? Good morning, Christine Harper. How are
Morning.
you?
Good
And
morning.
me. Good morning. Good morning. So, all right, guys. Cool. I need to post this. I don't know where I'm posting it, but I need to post my video to tell everybody to join us. We're live. We're here. All right. I'm sorry. All right. So today's topics.
So let's see. We have and the family build, hobby builds. So is
Okay.
anybody build with their families across generations? Has it been passed down? So I know, like, Andrew, you build and you have kids. Same thing with
Yeah.
with Mo and Lene. So it's like, what's going on with that? How do you guys like that?
Yeah. I mean, at the very beginning, the girls were really into it. Now they're kind of not as much. It's kind of like, pulling teeth sometimes to get them to build with me, but for the most part, they're pretty good. Every once in a while, they'll get a little itching to build, and so we'll start building some of their backlog and that kind of stuff. So I think I'm the only one on. I think everybody dropped off now.
No,
Let's see here. Oh, there you
You're
are.
on the spotlight.
no,
Oh, okay, all right.
I was just
I was the only one there. I was like, oh.
no.
But yeah. So now it just kind of depends on what they're into. Every once in a while, they'll get bored enough to let's build something again. But I'm trying to start a show with them, and I think that interests them a little bit to have a little show going. So we'll see how that goes with them. Maybe it'll interest them back into it again.
You have 2 rock stars, so that was certainly good. So I have to ask you, what's your drink? What's in that cup?
Oh, just a regular coffee. Coffee with 1 cream, 2 Splendas. Nothing weird or anything.
So so you live on the edge. I could never get a venti with 1 cream and 2 sugars. It's like 10 for me.
Yeah,
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's like 3/4 of the cup coffee, and then 1/4 got to have cream, and then probably another 1/4 is sugar, to be honest.
I used to be like that when I first started drinking coffee. I would drink, really sugary, really cream-filled drinks, I guess. But now it's just normal coffee.
I normally get a dark roast, and yesterday I guess I wasn't that grown up. It was really bitter yesterday, and I had to
Really?
pour it out and go back in and just pour more half and half in.
And see, I'm not a
I've gotten
coffee
used to
drinker.
it. I started just drinking 1 cup a day, and now I'm to 2 cups at work. So it's not good. It's not getting better.
What were
Not
you
getting
saying,
better at
Jay?
all.
Jay just said the unthinkable.
Yeah, no, I'm not a coffee
Mm,
drinker. Mm-mm. If anything, if
mm.
I do coffee, it's a half hot chocolate, half, well, a quarter coffee.
So
I,
it's like a mocha then.
yeah, yeah.
What about
If not,
tea? Do you like hot tea? Like
oh yeah,
hot
oh
tea or
yeah. I
something?
do tea. I'll do like a Thai iced tea. I'll do black tea, all that stuff. I'll do it like British style with the creamer inside of it and
I
Oh
love
everything.
it.
yeah, yeah.
That's my
The
fave.
English breakfast tea.
Okay, those are my faves. Cool. All right. Well,
Yeah, I
now
usually see like if somebody doesn't like coffee, they'll either go to tea, but it's very rare you find somebody that doesn't want either. They're like, nope, I don't drink it, nothing.
Oh
I
yeah,
don't want
yeah.
anything hot. I'm hot enough. All right. Now you have more random knowledge about us. Hey, Tisha, good morning. Good morning. Thanks for being here. Now, are you on the West Coast too? Are you
Morning.
up like super early? And my bricks and me said, I'm the same with you. For some reason, I don't like my coffee to taste too much like coffee. Thank you. It's
Yes, yes.
so bitter.
Yeah, like
Oh,
that coffee aftertaste. No, no.
yeah, it
I
was
don't see how
really.
people. Kudos to people who do just straight black coffee. You are strong people. That is not
Oh, I
not
know.
me.
Sometimes I
I
do.
have
It just
I have a
depends.
coworker that does that. I can't do that yet. I'm not at that level yet.
It just depends on where I am that day. But Keurig coffee is different from like Starbucks straight black. Like I can do Keurig black all day and really feel like I'm a grown up. But yeah, outside
Hmm.
of that, I cannot. So I'm sorry, guys. I got us off subject. So
I mean, it's a random show. That's what we're here
Yeah, it's
for.
a random. Sometimes that's where it goes, right?
fact.
Right.
So as Jay was saying, Lego as a hobby for our families, building together across generations. How does that work for you guys, chat? Is that something you love, you're challenged with? Um, I know I'm looking in the chat right now, and we have a mom and son building team. So I know that they build together as well. My bricks me said my wife does straight black coffee. I tell her she is some kind of evil. I'll never understand it. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I just need it in my veins quickly, like no filter, nothing, just.
Right, right.
But it's not. So I guess for me, building across generations, I guess it would feel building across generations for me would feel like I'm building with my mom. I guess building with Mo because we started at 7. So in my mind, she's probably that same 7-year-old.
Mm,
It's just what I'm supposed to do, like as her mom. It's just like our thing. And I never formally thought of it as we're building, across generations. It's just like our thing.
right,
And
right,
even
right.
though it is, even though Mo's 20 and I'm 23, so
You had her young.
I
A
did.
random fact.
I
Random
did.
fact. The
I'm
Benjamin
so
Button effect.
embarrassed. I'm so embarrassed, but yes, I had her young. Um, but no, I guess yeah, but there is like a 26-year age gap between us, and it's just what we absolutely love. And like Andrew, Mo at 20 is kind of I got homework, or I got a
Yeah,
midterm. It's just catch me when you catch me, basically. When she feels
right,
like
right, right.
I'm excited, but other than that, I think when we have hobbies, I think the most important thing to remember is sometimes it's a hobby. I've seen like Lego stress so many people out, especially when you have the lives and other things, and there's a commitment there, because poor little Mo has had a commitment since she was 15 with like the mom and
Hmm.
mom stuff. So for
Right,
him
right.
to, it's been almost like a job in some instances, because it's like Monday, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna build? But I've always given her the space to say no. I
Hmm,
know we
hmm.
heard it in the news this week. No means no. It's like, but No means no. And I've always given her the space to say, I don't want to do this today. And I've always been like, not, oh, the show must go on, then I'll just go live without you. It's like, cool, we're not doing this today.
Right. Yeah, that's
Right.
why I've kept asking we haven't pushed that. I've had this idea for that show for since last year, and so I've been kind of picking their brain about it and asking them like, hey, are you sure you want to do this? It's going to be somewhat of a commitment every Saturday morning. You can't just be like, I don't want to do it, so, and no one's going to start watching if we just do that enough, every once in a while it's fine. So that's why I really haven't pushed it out, because I just want to see if their commitment is really there, to do this, because I don't want to do it by myself. That would be boring. No one wants to watch me just talk and build Lego.
You got a car full of champions back there, and you're talking about commitment. These
Right.
girls about commitment. I'm like,
Well, they are committed. No, they're committed to cheer. That's for damn sure. But waking up with dad and doing a show every Saturday morning, that might go second place.
It's definitely a different type of pressure too, and it's like you don't want to. The whole thing where some people, you can turn your hobby into a job, or your hobby then feels like a job that you don't want to do. So you don't want to take that passion, fun thing away from
Right. Yeah, I want them to want to do it, and not me forcing them, or thinking that they want me to tell them to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want them to want to do it every Saturday morning, as opposed to, all right, it's a chore, let's do this.
And it could be like a quick build, a poly bag or something, since do it while watching Saturday morning cartoons that
Right. Yeah, at first, I mean, because I know their attention spans are very limited most of the time. So even at the first start, like when I started mentioning it to them, I'm like, we'll probably do 30 minutes, 45 tops, just enough to kind of get things going. And then once we get the ball rolling, if y'all still like it, we'll do an hour, and maybe more,
that's cool.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, so we'll see how that goes.
And the thing too with Lego, with like the hobbies of the families, Lego, it's still relatively young in a sense too, where that's why I think with like now they're having with the apps, they have the build together, feature where you can, like right now I believe they have about probably about like 10 to 15 sets that you can build together, as far as having one person build one. Like I have, which one? This one, the spaceship, the Lost in Space. So it has the 4 different parts.
Yeah.
So so I think Lego's definitely trying to start that generation build with it, because it is kind of fun building with other people. Maybe not necessarily competition or building the same set, like as we talked about last time. We don't always want to build with people, but it is something to see the parts come together.
Yeah, and I know, like, they get, I think their biggest thing, especially, them being a little younger, is they just get frustrated, because we're obviously building builds that are, and I understand, like, the age thing on the box doesn't really mean anything, but, I'm buying Harry Potter sets and stuff that's maybe a little bit more than they can handle at that age without any help. So they get frustrated with that,
Oh yeah, no, definitely. That's the part where, the little pieces and things, but I think that's also what helps too. With the Lego, the app too, with the Builder app, I use it sometimes with that, because it'll show you what piece to do, and it'll make the little click and everything. You can rotate it versus just, the paper packet.
I love using the digital books then, as opposed to the physical book, just for that. Some of the features where you can, like, really get under, like, sometimes it looks confusing, like, is it on top or on the bottom? And then you can kind of rotate it and say, oh, okay, that's where it's at, because just seeing it in a 2-dimensional, sometimes I can't see, like, oh, is that overlapping, or is that under it, or but once you rotate it, you can kind of say, oh, okay, that fits there, that makes more sense.
Oh yeah, no, I definitely like using that for the gray pieces too, like the Star Wars and all of their wonderful gray pieces.
Oh yeah, there's been many times I get to the end and it's asking for a certain piece, and I'm like, I don't have that piece, and I'm like, I put that piece somewhere else, and then I had to take it apart, pull that piece off, put that other, and make it work. But
you used it for step 7 instead of step
Yeah,
700.
yeah. And it's like a slight difference in either the color or the way the brick looked, you know? It's not anything major where you'd be like, oh yeah, that's that. It's just a different shade of whatever color you're looking at.
Hey, hi.
So, Jay brought up a good point. Jay, when Jay started talking, Jay reminded me of something. So, Jay, you were teaching, but hold on, before I get there, hey, Britisha. So, Britisha is on the West Coast. Thank you for your dedication because it's early for y'all out there. Hey,
Yeah.
Steph, good morning. And hey, hi, good morning.
Hi, what up, Hive?
Hive said he just woke up.
Oh, lucky dog. I've been up since 7.
But, you know, Hive was probably on Pure Rant Fury until like 2. I have never
Oh, that's
seen.
right. It got pushed till Saturday night. That's right. I hope he's feeling better. He said he's feeling a little under the weather or something.
Oh no. Hope you're feeling better, Hive. All right, guys, I'm going live just so. Okay. So tell us about that. Like you did something really cool this week. You posted on your stories.
Oh yeah, so what I'm trying to do with this school, so I have multiple different avenues of work. So what I'm doing, what I'm working on right now is with this one school that I help with substitute, and with that is having incorporating Lego in there with them. So I'm kind of practicing out a different curriculum for them to either have it as a Lego class or use it for also for an alternative for discipline. So, you know, it's a high schooler, so it's a high school, so you know, kids are still trying to figure out their emotions and things, so they need a little 5 or 10 minutes. So I'm working on with them on if you want to build it as class, introducing them to Bricklink Studio, and then also another set of kids working on it to use it as a cool down for if they need 5 minutes just to relax. So they're either putting together a poly bag, taking apart a set just to like release their anger and everything with that, and then also introducing them to Lego, different techniques, and with their dexterity too. Because a lot of kids now, I notice with them typing and the technology, they don't have the same skills that we have for mobility with the hands because, you know, we're
Oh,
used
wow.
to writing, cursive and all of that, but they're on their hands, on their phones in a different shape. So Lego actually helps them with being able with their mobility and different things of that nature. So, and they liked it. They a lot of kids, it was very low key type thing, but they see me walk on campus with the yellow boxes and they're like, hold up, wait, what class are you going to now? So yeah, so they're liking it. Just got to fine tune the curriculum and things with that nature and then present it to the actual school board.
Nice. That's cool.
That is cool. That's awesome. So you
Heck
guys,
yeah.
yeah.
So those are my babies in my generation build with that. So the one thing that made them like it was the fact that, you know, they can make money if they build a Bricklink set and it goes that way. So this week on Wednesday we're gonna actually have them build on Bricklink Studio and have them kind of make a little mock, and with that, and then whoever has the best one across the classes, I'm gonna order the bricks off of
Oh,
from
okay.
Lego, and they're going to build it as a class.
Nice. That'd be cool.
So that also deals with our first question. So guys, we've already asked our first question, and it's what is it? How do you build? I'm live on my phone right now, so I don't have my phone. Woo, got my iPad. How do you build across generations? I think that's it. How do you build a family?
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, guys. YouTube videos popping up. At least it was something decent. It wasn't something like really ratchet that just started. You know, wasn't something super ratchet because that happens over here. We get ratchet at times. Okay, here we go. So the first question we had this morning was Lego as a hobby for families, building together and across generations. I think we all build across generations on this set, which is cool. Mamba, Ibrick Ubrick isn't here, but he does as well. He builds with little
Yeah.
Brick. He builds with his wife, and he builds with his other older kids. So I think that's super. And he builds with his family. I've seen building with his cousin, sister. He's really, he's really introducing his entire family to Lego.
Oh yeah, Mamba is a Lego family for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. All right. I was just told my memory's low. Okay, so let me go back to the chat real quick. So, hey, Hive said he just woke up. Christine said late night ranting causes that. My bricks and me said, "Hey Chef T, hey Hive," and Patricia said, "Hey from Lady Quarter Brick." I know that's she's like, "Hey y'all, I'm not just up early for nothing." Like I am here. All right, Christine. Okay, my Christine said, "Christine Harper, hey you," and my bricks and me said, Patricia said, "Hey, good morning." I like Lady Quarter Brick better. I like
We're
LQB better.
working on that because she's not quite into building just yet, though.
Give it time. Give it time. Okay, and she had a question. So the question is, and you could have answered it because it was asked a minute ago. How did the kids respond in the Lego classroom?
So they liked it. They liked it, especially they understood because I had a set of ground rules as far as like, how to respect all the pieces and everything. And so after I did just a standard build with them and introduced it, the next day after, the kids started bringing their own sets to school. So I was like, wait a second, wait, like, this is not an everyday thing. And also, I don't want you to lose your pieces or things of that nature. So they like it. And like I said, I'm going to bring it up to the school board probably sometime before the end of the school year. Hopefully we get in and, maybe, might be able to get Nathan to stop by the school or
Oh, yeah.
have them go down to Legoland too. So, cause it's not that far away from here. So
Oh my gosh,
they're
that would be
excited.
super awesome. And good morning, Pink Wheels. We got Pink Wheels. Patricia said, "That's so cool, Jay. Can you tell me more about how the classroom initiative started?" And before you do that, okay, Christine said hello to Pink Wheels. My bricks and me said hello to Pink Wheels. And good morning, Southern Brick Guy. He said,
Morning,
"Good morning,
everyone.
y'all."
But yeah, so it started just because when I was doing essential detention with the kids, I just like noticed how they all just kind of randomly would talk about Lego, and then I was also seeing there's just a lack somewhere. And so for me, I have an infinity cube of Lego, and so I was just walking around with it, and the kids were like, "Oh, hey, you like Lego?" And they see me walking around with the cup all the time too. So I was like, okay, how can I make this work? Because I know for me younger, my school, we had a robotics club, but it wasn't the same thing as far as, and I know Lego has the STEM. So then I was also seeing with some of the kids, they were taking apart a couple builds with that. So it was just kind of, it came together in a weird way organically as far as with them. Like I said, they're high schoolers, so they're still trying to figure out things. And, Lego's everywhere. Minecraft, Roblox, the movies. Pharrell has his movie. So it was just, hey, how can we make this actually educational and fun and also help as a distraction to and let them learn things. So for like the kids in the detention, they're still learning with the different things as far as having it be, engineering and architecture way as far as, and also as a team building project and working out their problems. So I've had kids who have almost fought, put together the cube bunny, and now they're fine. So it's just kind of with all that, it just randomly came up organically.
That is super awesome.
Yeah.
I absolutely love that. And maybe that's something you can kind of fill us in on every week. Let us know,
Oh
you
yeah,
know,
no, definitely. I
what's
will do
going on
that.
in the classroom. All right, cool. Good morning, everybody. All right, ready for the next topic? We lost
Oh, did we
Andrew.
lose
Oh,
Andrew?
no. Here is our prince, our passenger prince.
I'm back.
Welcome back. I think that's going to happen. So,
Yeah.
those just tuning in, Andrew is in the car with his family. They are
Hmm.
a cheer family. So, they're coming back from Florida.
Yeah.
Um,
Tampa, Florida.
and they're coming back as winners. They placed in the top 10, and we're so proud of them.
Yeah. They got seventh out of like 80 teams. So
Crazy.
yeah, it was great. It was great. The great year. The year's over now, and in about 3 weeks they start tryouts again, and then we start the whole thing over in about a month. So
Okay.
Oh,
we get about 4 weeks
congratulations.
off, and then it's second, next season start. So we'll see where she places in the tryouts and stuff. So we'll see how she does. See if she moves up to another level, stays in the same.
Now, is the cheer, is it a year round or are there season sessions? How is that?
Can you hear? Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Andrew, can you hear Jay? I think his sound. So while Andrew's getting his sound straight, Lego inspired fashion. That's the next one. Clothes, shoes, and accessories for fans. Jay, we're gonna start off with you. Jay, I got Mr. Rogers on right now.
You missed the memo.
I did. I didn't get it. You and Mom are always kind of like Lego fly. So it's subtle, it's not like,
Mm-hmm.
but it's subtle. It's we
Yeah, so
get.
like for this one was one of for the Target brand with that one when they did their collaboration. I believe it was like 2 years ago. So they had the beanies, just like very subtle. They had the sweater, so not this one, but it was other ones that had the similar brick designs and layouts with that. I know now they've partnered with Nike, so they're definitely stepping into the clothing world with that with
But
Lego.
but they had already been because it was Adidas. The last
Yeah, that's right.
years, yeah, I bought a lot of Adidas clothes. And then I know like Amazon and some other places you can get like random like brick shirts, but what you're wearing is custom. You can't find that in stores.
No, this one, my best friend, yeah, she got this one made for me with that. So yeah, no, they have that because I believe they still randomly have the Adidas with
Is
that.
I didn't know whose phone was acting up. You cut off. I don't know if it was just on my end.
Yeah, no, I know. Like at Walmart, they still randomly sell the Adidas clothing line too. So if you just randomly just go to the kids section, it'll just be there too.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That is good to know. I know some people say I'll never be caught dead wearing Adidas clothes. I mean, not Lord, Legos. Legos. Did I put the S on it? I'll never be caught dead wearing. I know, right? It's me. Lego clothing, but I wear it. I have a lot. I absolutely love it. I have like Lego mom shirts. Mo and I even have like custom printed shirts. And I didn't geek out too much with the Target collab. I didn't see that beanie, so I'm like upset. I got the blue and the pink beanie, and I got like a shirt and a sweatshirt, and I think that was it. Looking back, I would have seen it more as an investment, and I probably would have grabbed a few more pieces. But I didn't. And maybe it would be cool if Target brings something back, not like the same line, but even if there's a part 2 to that collab. That would be
right. Yeah, that would be cool. Like adding on to it for sure.
You can still go on the Lego website now and buy still some of the Adidas collection, and those they're not that Lego-y stand out. So like the ones that they have they have like a pink shirt. It's a pink sweatshirt. It's similar to this, and it's just pink here, and the sleeves are long and sleeves are gray, and it just says Lego in the bottom corner. So they do still have those subtle Lego. So it's like if you know that it's a Lego outfit too.
Right.
And they have
the Adidas website or the Lego website for those interested.
The Lego website.
Okay.
They still have it. They still have it under the apparel section with that.
And like with anything, it's expensive. It's premium.
Yeah.
Well, no, they're on sale. It's on sale now. Like I think the sweatshirt's like $30. I mean, still expensive. But
yeah, it's
40% off.
Wow.
Sweatshirts are one of those things. Like it's getting hotter, and I'm gonna miss my sweatshirt. Sweatshirts, I feel they double as a jacket, t-shirt. It's just I'll pay a little bit more for my sweatshirt because they go across seasons. They're like I don't know, they're multi-seasonal, so I get more bang for my buck with sweatshirts. Like
unless you're a teenager, they wear sweatshirts for everything. Like my girls wanted to wear sweatshirts to the beach. So I was like, it's the beach. Why are you wearing a sweatshirt? It's hot. No, take it off.
It's comfort. Okay? It's comfort.
I don't know what it is with these teenagers. I want to wear a sweatshirt, and it's like 100 degrees outside. I'm like, dude, you should be in a t-shirt.
They've learned to self-regulate that body heat, and it's just like, okay, yeah, I'm going to wear this.
Right.
And I mean, all you got to do is just put sweatshirts and shorts, and you're good.
Facts.
Right.
Facts. So Mamba isn't here. I brick you brick, but he also designs a lot of his own Lego clothes, and He designs his Lego clothes and he wears a lot of. Oh, cool. Did you want to share that or?
Yeah, it wouldn't let me put it in the chat.
On. Jay has found it. Let's give her the floor. Do-do-do-do. Oops, I'm sorry. I forgot I was on live, guys. I'm sorry. I forgot I was on live on IG. Oops. Sorry, guys. Are you found it yet, Jay? Oh, here we go. You ready? Bam. That's cute. Oh, you shouldn't have shown us that. And like Jay said, if you notice, it doesn't scream Lego. Like she said, if you know, you know. That is super cute.
Yeah, so it's very subtle on the back with that.
That's the back. Okay.
Because let's see, yeah, they still have some.
And you got oh my gosh, look at the onesie.
Let's see here.
Oh, I wish that came in adult sizes.
So this one, it's still for kids too. It's still very, low-key with little pockets and things. And
oh my gosh, that is too cute. You shouldn't have shown me that. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so those are that one.
That is super cool. Oh, here he is. Here he is. Here's our passenger prince.
Sorry.
PP. Probably not the best initial. All right. So those who don't know, Andrew is in the car, so we'll probably lose him.
Yeah, I'm getting lost every once in a while. I'm sorry.
But he's gonna be coming back. So don't worry, he'll be back. All right, so cool. So thanks for showing us those items.
Oh yeah,
so I may run over. You may see them again. All right, so our next random topic is 10:36. Okay, good time. Top Lego sets for display. What looks best on your shelves?
It's a good one.
Well, as you guys know, I'm not sure if everybody knows, but for me, I rotate my shelves out in my sets. So last session, this was a little bit different. So with that, it's just whatever fits.
And what do you do with the old sets? You break them down, or you just put them up already put together?
So some of them I'm able to put them away. So I was able to put away like the Nintendo set, different houses, but the bigger sets like Pyramid of Giza, had to break that one down because the boxes and the storage of that. But I've learned taking them down to probably have more of a system, because trying to rebuild them and look for all the pieces when it was a set of 12 bags. It's a fun Sunday sorting day for sure.
Right.
Back in the order. But yeah, but I'm able to
kind
of wrap them up. And also I use for me what I use the Brick Shield glue. So I'll take half of it apart and then the other part, so it's still kind of in a box, and it's pretty sturdy with keeping them together.
Right.
You use Craggle?
No, the Brick Shield. Brick Shield has a little soft. Let me see. Do I have the can? Oh yeah,
sounds like Craggle.
No, it's Brick Shield. It's a little.
Listening to this.
So it's a removable. It's a light adhesive because for those of you guys who've watched the Lego Movie, that's permanent gluing is a no. But
yeah,
what it does is that it's a mild adhesive. So if you want to take the pieces apart, you just run it under warm water and a little bit of dish soap, and it just undoes it.
Oh, that's cool.
Wow. So you can reuse the pieces if you needed to for something.
Yeah, and it survived a pretty good 6-minute drop test. That was an accident. So yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's not. I'm not sponsored, not affiliated, but I definitely recommend getting that if you're worried about pieces dropping, or especially for the smaller pieces.
Yeah. That would drive me crazy. Like, I don't think I could build something and then tear it apart for just to put it away. because like it feels like an accomplishment once I've built it. Like you know, then just to tear it apart again and then have to rebuild it later seems like a defeat in my mind. I guess you know, like you could be like, oh, I'm gonna have to rebuild this thing again. Like I don't know how you do that. Like once I build it, that thing's sitting wherever I put it, and it's just staying there. It's just gonna
Because I
stay
like
there
to,
until I'll
I
find
like
some
to
more space for
redecorate.
something else.
Oh yeah, because I like to redecorate and do different things. So that's where it's like, okay, cool. Now I can build this, and it kind of saves me money too, because it's like rebuilding the set over again,
Right?
and
Yeah.
then
That's. I mean,
and then
that's
I can
smart.
and then also with Rebrickable, I'll just rebuild something like that from Rebrickable too. So
Now, see the way Andrew breaks it down, I'm kind of with Andrew too, but Andrew kind of makes it seem like marriage counseling or something. It's like I don't want to build it up. Just like I was getting that, like, yeah, go through all this work to just take some steps back. Yeah, because I have such a problem building. I don't know if that's the right word. It takes me a while to get to a completed, finished result. I'm not taking it apart. It's a struggle. So
Yeah.
struggle builder.
no, it
Um,
is a slight adjustment because like building the Pyramid of Giza, it took me like some days. I was building it over time, so it took days to build it and then 2 hours to take it apart. It is a little like, oh, I did all that work just for it to get destroyed in a matter of hours. But it's still
Yeah.
I'm clicking and for some people it works. Like that's why I'm able to use that with the kids because some people like the taking it apart, breaking, and it's relaxing, especially if you use like the brick separator. But it's not for everybody.
Hmm. That's why it bugs me sometimes when I see people like at conventions that'll build a mock and then they're done with it. You know, they're done with the convention and they'll push it off a table or break it. Like I'm always like, dude, you put so much, you put so much
most,
work into that, and then you're
most
just gonna like break it apart. Like to me, I feel worse than probably they do. Like I'm like, oh my gosh, like that would drive me nuts. You know, even the mock that I'm doing for Chicago Brick World and I did for Atlanta BrickCon, I used other pieces from a mock that I did when I first started, which it didn't look good at all. I mean, I did it 4 times. It was a volcano. It didn't really look like a volcano. But even then, at no me knowing that it was my worst probably mock build ever because it was my first one, I didn't even want to take it apart, even knowing that that it was like an eyesore in my Lego city. Like I'm like, like it took me a couple of days to like start taking the pieces out of it, and then finally I was just like, okay, it's ruined now. I'm just gonna use this for my new mock. But even then, that drove me nuts. Like it
I
took
don't
me a
mind.
day or two to get
Well,
used
well,
to it.
Renee's a mock builder. So how do you feel when or do you even take apart yours?
I do. I take a lot of mocks apart. I don't have unlimited bricks, so a lot of mocks I have taken apart. I toss them in, especially at conventions when I am tired. That display, I throw them right in the bin. It's like, one night only. You get one show. There are some mocks that I will never take down. And I've had to rebuild. Like the church means something to me, and I've had some smaller builds that if it has meaning, then yeah, I'll leave it if I really like it. But I don't think the point we've brought up is every build isn't for a display. Like Lego sells a lot of builds, but I don't think every build like this after Easter, I wouldn't keep this up. So I
Okay.
probably wouldn't take it apart. I'm going to look into some of Jay's Craggle so that it'll stay together. But so I do agree with like seasonal builds, you don't leave everything up, but everything's not for display. Like Lego, I think specifically has builds that are made for display, or if it's just kind of your thing, then yeah. Y'all know I'm displaced right now, so I really can't show you. But the one I'm looking at right now is the telephone booth, like the red booth.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's a display piece more
Right.
so
Right.
than the bunch you build. I think some things are still playable, and for
Mm-hmm.
us, like the adults welcome type thing with Lego,
Mm-hmm.
then I think those are more display. I haven't seen the chat in a while, so I don't know if it's broken. But if you're out there, guys, just say hi in the chat. So it hasn't moved since
That's
1029 was
broken.
the last comment. And that's like that's like rare for us. So chat, do you display? Do you feel that every build is for display, or what do you like to display? Like I think these sitcom sets are good for displays. Okay. Hey Leslie,
Yeah,
Leslie.
okay.
Say
Hey.
hi, thank you. No one's talking to us. So that's
I saw Pink Wills earlier. Hi, Pink Wills. I'm still there.
okay. So all right, guys, we're still here. So I don't think every like I think the like the everyone's awesome, even the smaller ones. I think that was a display build because I don't think displays have to be big, but everything's not for display.
Oh yeah, especially if like, and it, I feel like it can be made for display. So like it's kind of how you work things. So that's why like for me, I take stuff down and put it together because I'm constantly redecorating things. So
That's what you're.
so so like this space set on the back of it, it's on the other side of this room, but I use command strips on the back of it. This one's it's a little glossy looking because I use the brick shield because I have a whole section in the corner that's a space theme. So I have glow in the dark stickers and things of that nature. So I I'm able to make them a display with that because this one you wouldn't think just to put it on the wall and just bam, now you have a space thing. And then the thing though, like you can make even like my nephew, he has Sonic the Hedgehog. You can have him display him running up the wall and going into to like a speed champion. But I think it's kind of they're displayable, but you just gotta, use your imagination and adapt to it.
Yeah,
Right.
and I think at least with me, anything that I don't display like per se on like a shelf of some sort, I put into my city. But not everybody has the space to put into a city or anything like that.
Yeah.
And I think Lego is realizing that too, which is why like how Lene was saying, as far as like the adults welcome one, those are those are definitely solid. Display it. You're getting that. You're intentionally getting that set. So like they have, like you have the telephone, and even not even just that. Like what is it? The every family ones. All of those are solid builds and
hmm
structures that are they're not flimsy too. Because that's the other thing is some of the sets are flimsy. So it's hard to display them.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I think would be cool? Like Jay just kind of made me think of it. So, if you were watching earlier, Jay mentioned that Lego, and I think the first time I was aware of it was with the jazz quartet, with the jazz set, where you can build. They give, you can have like a building party, or you can have separate instructions. So those who are new, which I don't think we have anybody in here, but if you're new to Lego typically gives one book or two books, and that's it. But now they've started giving like digital instructions in 4 different books, so you can be building together. I wonder if some of the sets, like the space set you had, those can be taken home separately because you can build together and then display them separately. I never in my life thought about splitting up a set like that. But now
Right.
I'm thinking, okay, you can build together and you can also display separately as well. And if that's something that, okay, let's say everybody has chipped in, everybody has a space set. I just can't speak this morning. Everybody has a space set. Maybe it's like, okay, well, next week we'll build another one. You keep building together and they're just kind of taking it exactly. But even if not, if you have some type of party, I know like a sip and paint, like a build and paint, build and sip. My brain's not working. I think it's cool where I wouldn't be hurt if I bought a set and it was like, okay, somebody took their panel home.
And it's the
So,
same
and
with what is it? The tiny plants. Like I have those, the botanicals. So they have the tiny
Mm.
plants. Those are for it's 3 booklets. It's like 3 or 4 booklets, and it shows you how to build like two or three different sets with that. So they have those. What's the other sets that they have? Or they're coming out with the new set, the Artist for Everyone.
oh, I
With
can't
that
wait.
one's going to be the multiple. So I think Lego is also looking into that and the whole build together because on the Builders app they do have a section on there where you can build the same set with somebody else too with that.
Oh
So
wow.
they're starting to kind of incorporate that to where you can build and like Lene was saying, you can display them separately and maybe even rotate the pieces out too.
And Jay, I think Jay has plans for us with that. Jay and I Brick You Brick. So Andrew and I don't know them yet, but we're down. So we're down. We're gonna do it. But Jay brought up Jay is like the wheels are like running in my mind right now. Every time Jay talks, I think of something else. But when we talked about building across generations and with family, that's also cool for like FaceTime, builds like that. You can still build with family. When I think of building, I think of, even though I'm always live building, I, I typically think of somebody there with me.
We are your
Like,
family.
so that's why I don't think of it, because you guys are
Right.
family. But it's like I never really think about, hey, I can still build with them, across the miles. So I think that's cool. Did I get to you my bricks and me? Because you made a good point about speed. Speed champions do good for display. I think I said that. The Ninjago dragons are awesome for display too. My
Yeah.
bricks and me said I have select Star Wars ships. Yep. Somebody sent me, y'all. I have PR. I need to I need to build that display case. I know so much I need to do. I have select Star Wars ships and dragons hanging from the ceiling above my cities.
Ooh, how are you hanging that? That's scary.
That's cool. I like it. I like that for your city. My city, oh my gosh. What did Tone call my city? Ground Zero?
We're gonna blame the cats.
I grew up in the midst of, so I think in 2021, 2022, I had a city and I had 2, 3 tables in my office, and I got rid of my conference table to put my city. I was like, I can't do it. I had to grow up. So then they went in the dining room, and now I'm in the midst of. So Mo has three tables for her city in the dining room, and then mine I dismantled. So there is no city. There is a table the city's on, but it was reduced to one table, and Mo used one of the tables, the IKEA tables, as her desk. It's adjacent from mine in my office right now, and then the other one is her building table. So yeah, I had to get rid of the city. I couldn't do it. I
We're
just
just
couldn't
gonna
do
we're just gonna blame Spidey on you walking around the city.
Right.
it. He's the city manager. Yeah, he was always locally tearing up the city.
Yeah, he's the cat manager in the shop.
Yeah, he's the city manager. All right, guys. So what's next? What's next? The future. Oh, cool. That's perfect timing. The future of Lego themes. What's next in 5 years? Like, what do we see the trajectory of Lego? Do we see new themes coming in? Current themes going out? Like, the world's changing, life is changing, the economy's changing. Like, where do we see that? I know I have my opinion. I see more art coming into Lego. I'll start off. I'll kick it off. I see more art coming into Lego, and I absolutely love it. And we're seeing it with these with like the art sets and something else. We see what ideas we're
Like the
seeing.
Van Goghs and the Mona Lisa and that kind of stuff.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Like that
definitely.
kind of art.
yeah. I think we're going to get more and more, and I think we're going to get. I think we're going to get some like retro type stuff too. I
Oh yeah.
really do. I see Brickcraft do a lot of it, but I can see Lego kind of pulling us back and giving us some cool, nostalgia.
I think they're already starting to like slowly transition us into that because like when you mentioned retro, they have the radio, with that they're doing all the art sets. So I think they're trying to find a happy medium between adults and then the teenagers because now, you know, you're only seeing in commercials kids building sets or
Hmm.
adults, but now they have the tweens in commercials and with that. So they're definitely trying to find probably that happy medium, but Star Wars is never going to go away for Lego. Disney is never going to
No.
go away with them. So it's going to be
Or
interesting
Harry
seeing.
Potter for that matter. I don't see
Oh,
Harry Potter ever leaving.
oh
Um,
no,
They try to
no.
cancel Harry Potter every week. I see a new post.
And Mario,
yeah.
I don't know. I know they have Mario. I think Mario might start fading away because and bringing in with Fortnite.
I disagree.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
really? I
I dis-
see Fortnite taking over Mario for sure.
Let me
Fortnite
tell
and
y'all,
Minecraft,
that Fortnite Mac, day one. Day
and
one. If
especially
you haven't
because
seen the Fortnite Mac, Google it. The Lego Fortnite Mac, Google it. Because let me tell you, I don't know if I'm just old and grumpy, but we have this thing in our community where the posting. I can't stand to see it another time. So you will not get a post from us. It has been posted 1,000 times. If you haven't seen it, I don't know what rock you're hiding under.
that, and I think they're starting to probably. It's gonna just be interesting because in a few days, Mattel is gonna release their set,
Mm.
so
I'm so
that's gonna be interesting.
I'm so
When are they releasing it? Are they releasing it on May 1st? They'd be smart to release it on May 4th.
They probably are.
They'd be really smart to do that, because I would take the air out of everything Lego for that day for sure.
The only thing is that it just says May 2025. So
They'd be smart to do that. I don't see them doing it, but I would hope that they would jump on the bandwagon of lighting, right? Because everybody lights. I mean, we've all lit at least one set, if not multiple. And they're always third party lighting. And now that Funhole is giving you lights with their sets, it would probably be in Lego's best interest to at least start introducing maybe a line of sets that just have lights, like that's their new, category or whatever. Maybe start small and then start building it up to see who would, because everybody likes, everybody, if I didn't have to spend an extra $50 or whatever on lights, I would probably light up my whole city, So instead of cherry picking which ones, want to light up and stuff. So I think you'd get more people to buy into it, especially like with the mock that I'm building right now. I'm searching now for lights to light up certain areas of it. Lego could have gotten that for me, as opposed to for me going to a third party or getting it from another outfit.
That makes a lot of sense. You know what I can see Lego starting that with? Which line I can see? There's Theme getting it first. I can see Friends.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that would be a good one. Yeah, because right now the only, like, correct me if I'm wrong, but the only sets that come with lights are the huge sets, like the Home Alones, the Hocus Pocus. Those are
Yeah, but those are more like lighted bricks. Like it's usually that one where you like push the little button to make it light up. There's not I don't think any of them have come with like a power source like you do when you buy the third parties and you have a battery pack and all that kind of stuff.
But I'm also wondering though, how is that going to affect the price tag? Because you buy, excuse me, you buy $100 set, and then you have to spend $30-$50. So now that's $150 set versus if you look at 100, how does that compare to an actual $150 price tag set?
Right, but see, Funhole's doing it, and so they're keeping their prices pretty much down. They're cheaper than Lego, and they're coming with light. Doesn't every set in Funhole come with lights, right?
It does look, but I don't think they're Funhole anymore. I think they're Lumi bricks.
Yeah. Did they change?
I think they just switched over in the past week or so. Yeah.
Oh wow. What are they? Lumi? Like Loomy?
Like illuminate. Like
okay. That's a better name. That is fun, but that's a better name.
I do agree with Andrew and Malik. Lights will probably raise the price with Lego, but here's what I think is going to happen in the next 5 years. Because there's so much competition now, I think Lego had their chance. I don't think they're going to go for blood as much anymore. You can't. So I think all these new companies are going to put a cap on the inflation and what we've seen, to be a trend for Lego. I don't think Lego can go up with so much more. They're going to price themselves out the market. Before they were the market.
Yeah.
Now with Mattel and other companies, they're starting to price themselves out. I can get a whole Lumi set, Funhole Lumi set for like $30-$40. That's trendy, current, and put it and start a city with it, because before you had like one set. Funhole has a lot. You can make a city out of their set. They have a lot of sets in their catalog. So I think as we speak, Legos, the execs are at the table now trying to figure out, how to stay in this game and stay relevant. I think that's going to be Lego's challenge the next 5 years. Immediately is, how do I stay relevant?
Right. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Definitely, especially because
I think they're trying to do that with all the retro stuff, especially like in my generation. The Nintendo, the Pac-Man, like that kind of stuff that's going to draw me into it. If I wasn't already into it, but you can't keep that up. I don't think you can keep that up all the time and bank that's what's going to bring them in. you're gonna have to give us something more and better and cheaper.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, especially because if you mention Lego and like, oh, say my hobby is building Lego, everybody thinks like, oh, that's you have money. That's like ordering guac on your Chipotle bowl.
Or
Like,
you're 5. Oh, you play with Legos?
right. Yeah. So it's like, so
I
they
do.
definitely have to shift that attention, because like what you're saying with that, when I was asking the kids like what do they know about Lego, it was a mixed review of, oh, it's for kids, and then others were like, oh no, it's not. And I'm showing them pictures of my sets, and it's like, oh, you can build that. Oh, and I'm showing them some of you guys' things. They're like, wow. And it's like, so knowing that it can go across the board, and even with Nathan and the art of the brick, showing like it can expand, but it still has that price tag of dollar signs. So it's going to be interesting, especially, and two, I think we're finding out when sets are about to retire, those prices drop majorly, especially at like the Targets and the Walmarts. It's just,
Barnes and Noble.
Oh yeah.
yeah, that too, yeah. And so like, what was it yesterday when I was at the store, I saw like a set was like 70% off, and it was like 30, it was like it was the Lego with Family set at Target. And so they have just at random Targets clearance tags. So it's like, why buy them on release, certain sets on release day, and just wait till you just randomly go into the store and see that yellow clearance sign?
It's not as random right now. It's not as random now. And then again in September. September sets are going and retiring because they're getting ready for the holiday ones that are coming in October, November, but mainly October. And now they're clearing shelves for August releases. So yeah, now's a good time. I'm sorry, guys, I'm about to sneeze, but now's a good time to look
No,
for.
bless you.
Bless you in that.
I'm so sorry. I was trying to get off the screen before I did that. Where's my hand sanitizer? I'm sorry, guys.
No,
But,
no worries.
No germies.
Because I'm on the Fun Hole Looney Brick website, and they have, because I don't have a city, I don't have the space. So what kind of steered me away from them is that they had big city type sets, but I'm looking at the smaller ones. They're like $30. You get a car, a display, and it lights up for how many pieces? This is five. It's the Deer Crossing set. It's 576 pieces, and that's not bad for $37.
No, that shows that it's possible. They just choose not to do that. Lego just chooses not to. I guess they don't want to dumb down their product by bringing the price down.
Right.
But Lumi shows that it's possible. To make a cheap set with a lot of pieces and light it up.
I will say I'm not a fan of their minifigs. It reminds me a little bit of the Lego Friends thing.
Right.
It's so cute.
Oh no, that one is cute. It's cute, but it looks a little awkward. But that's just my preference. That's just my thing.
I like the facial expressions. I like how modern they look, but they're shaped like little gumdrops. But no, I like them. But here's the crazy thing I just noticed in this conversation is this month I have built so much non-Lego. I built a lot of Builder. I built like 7 the BLDR sets with the with Hello Kitty. I built in the Squishimals. I built those, and then I built a lot of Brickcraft for Peeps. But yeah, this, and then I built it was a Jesus brickhead. I built it for Easter. I didn't post it. I built a Jesus brickhead that I got off of Amazon. It's been a lot of non-Lego brand builds this month.
Now, is that because of the designs are cool, or is it the price point that you're able to buy more and build more?
Yeah.
I think it's both. I think I'm experimenting. Like I'm in the middle of this love-hate relationship with Lego right now. I really am. I feel like a child of impending divorce. I just don't know which way to go. I feel like my family is just being broken up, and I don't know what to do with myself. So I've been exploring other brands to see if that's a brand I want to grow with, and then kind of step back from Lego. Because right now, when I go in the Lego store, this is what my purchase looks like. $14.99,
Yeah,
and I love it.
I
I
just did that
absolutely
last night.
love it. Like the Easter build we did. 50, these are what my purchases look like, brickheads, you know. I don't want to be a hypocrite. I am getting the oh my gosh, the art piece. What's the official name of it?
Artist for everyone.
Artist for everyone. So
Yeah.
don't say you said you weren't going to buy that. The majority of my purchases now, not the 1%, look like this. There will be times I want that neck in August and I want that, but other than that, I've been seeing how these other sets are. You know, the builder sets. I liked them. They have I like the squishimals. I don't want to give it away, but they use different type of techniques and
Okay.
different types of materials. And I'm like, come on, Lego, you could have done this. This was a no-brainer. I really
right.
like, and there were no stickers, a lot of custom pieces, a lot of custom pieces. The Hello Kitty, I just think, like Andrew said, we're starting to see what Lego can do. And we're not going to pay extra for it because we see the other companies are doing less established, what they're giving us. Lego more established, able to do more, able to give more. I think they're going to have to start not raising prices, but start incorporating some of these things in their builds, or their boxes are just going to sit on the shelves.
Oh yeah, and
Yeah.
that's the thing too, because it's like like you said, we're able to see what other companies are doing. It's like, how are you not able to do it? Or, but it's just like, but more so, why aren't you doing it? Because I'm pretty sure people have come to the table with them, like for the third party one. So it's just, it'll be interesting in the next, now I wouldn't even say 5 years, in the next 2 years with that,
Yeah.
because
Well, let's see what Mattel does. Like, see
in
how
the
much
next
of a
in the next two
yeah,
two
Next
2
quarter.
weeks.
how much of a dent they're going to put into it. Now Lego's going to draw it out as much as possible. They're in denial. They probably think like, oh, no one's going to buy Mattel, no one's going to buy Funhole, or no one's going to buy any of that stuff. And now they're kind of seeing it trickle in, but they probably still don't believe in the hype. They're probably like, this will just blow over at some point. But I think in the next year or two, when Mattel starts pushing out some stuff, and you know, formerly known as Funhole starts pushing out some stuff, some more stuff, that they're going to start to have to look at that, and it'll start hitting their bottom line, and then they're going to be like, well, maybe we should start incorporating these kind of things. But what they shouldn't do is make the prices go up, because that's just going to turn people away even more.
Oh yeah, especially because you'll just be able to go to with a different brand and build the same, similar, or even better type of set, or just in the
Mhm.
same theme style with it. Because like, I know they're trying to. I feel like they're definitely pushing, like Lena was saying, like the artwork and like the architect builds and things. But it's just like, how is that gonna look when I can still spend when I'm spending on one set, I can buy 4
Yeah.
different ones.
People have no space, so they have to give us
That
art
too.
so we can incorporate it into the design. You see now Lego is starting to change. I don't have space just to really, okay, this is eventually going to be broken down. That's what everything's not for display. Unless I'm a travel agent or I just absolutely love traveling, this is clutter and this is junk. But if you, as an adult, but if you give me an art piece, it's a conversation piece. It's something I can put in my living room. It's something I can put up because it shows my hobby. Oh, here is I Brick You Brick. It shows my hobby and it shows what I love, what I do, but I just can't put bunnies. And let's get off of Lego. I can't just put bunnies other than
Yeah,
decoration.
season's over.
They have
See,
to
I
come.
think Lego right now is in a weird spot, because I think they're trying to bring in everybody. So they're still making stuff that kids can play with, but they're also making stuff for adults that are like you said, conversations where, or the technical line of stuff where you can put that in your house more often. You can put like Harry Potter or Castle. People will look at you weird if you have that in your living room, as opposed to, I have a couple botanicals up and I have an art piece up, that kind of stuff. I think they're going to get into a thing where they're trying to like make everybody happy and not really make anybody happy.
I think that's
they're
gonna
going to shoot
happen.
themselves in the foot in a sense.
Yeah. Hey, but look who showed
Look
up.
who
What up,
Hey,
came.
Mamba?
you're late to class.
Right. He's like, I'm
Yeah,
here.
What's
an
good,
hour late.
everybody? I'm out here. Yeah, we out here, and it's a cool vibe. It is. I've seen a
I
couple
don't know if we
people
can hear him.
here.
I can't hear him
Uh,
if y'all can.
Manny's there. Can you hear me? Can everybody hear me?
Not Andrew, but we can.
Oh, okay, yeah. His Nestor's here.
Oh, okay.
Zach is here from season 2, so they're here. We're gonna go see them. Little Brick and Chase the Brick. They're here building under the black light. There goes
Nice.
Crafty. He's there.
Oh, there you are.
Oh,
Yeah.
hey.
So it's different. Last year was a little bit smaller. This year is a little bit more expanded, and there's a lot of exhibits, a lot of mock builds here. So I got to step my mock building game up, man.
You
Say
do.
that. Yeah,
But
I
it looks
do.
pretty empty for
It
Brickfest.
it's bigger. That's why it is.
Okay.
It's the last year it was smaller, so it was more compact. Everything, all the booths are together. This year they did it in a big convention center, which
Yeah.
I'm assuming they didn't have enough booths to fill, but they're here. If you go more towards this way over here, there's way more people over there. This is
Okay.
just way bigger than what was expected. So,
Wow,
like
that's
the
really
Wow.
spaces is crazy. It's not like last year. Last year it was half the space,
hmm
and this year, and even this turnout, I'm surprised because it's a big space, but it is a cool area out here. We're gonna walk to some of the areas over here. They got the big build. That's the big
Nice,
floor
nice.
build right there.
Oh, that's right. Everybody does a tile. Now,
Yeah.
Mom, but we talked earlier about Lego attire today and displaying. We brought you into everything. You're normally dripped out. What you got on? What's the
Right
outfit
now,
today?
I got my Lego drip on. You see my
We
Lego
know it.
sweater. I got my Lego
We know-
sneakers. You see it. I got the
Yes,
Brick
you
Mamba
do.
hat. I'm out here. I just got the new hat.
And you
So
customize things too.
yeah,
You make
on the
your
back
own.
of my jacket, it says "Let me be great." So we out here.
Okay.
We got some mock builds here. Look, mosaics there, and we got this guy. That guy's there.
Manny, what's
Check,
up?
Hey.
check him there. They're live.
What
They're here.
up?
You
Everybody's
got the
there.
fam. Where the
Yeah,
man
so
is
we're
at? I
here.
see him.
So he's out there. Pops is way back there. We're gonna go see him right now. So they're live.
Okay.
There we
All
go.
right.
All
Good to
right.
see you,
I'm
Manny.
gonna come back.
Nice.
Appreciate it. Yeah, of course. Yeah. Is yeah. I'll be here. It's the Random Sunday show. Check it out. Yeah. There we go. See, he gonna plug it in. He gonna pull his people
Plug,
on over
plug,
here.
plug away, plug away.
That's
Right.
right.
There we
Oh,
go.
check this out. There you go right there. Look. Check that out. Oh, TIE
Oh.
fighter pilot back there.
Y'all know I don't know anything. That's a Star Wars person, right?
That's right. Come on, check it out. There we go. Look at him. Came right
Hey.
up close.
Oh, what up?
Yeah.
Now, where do they fit in Star Wars? Good guy,
That's
bad
a TIE
guy?
fighter pilot.
She wants to know if
Come
he's a
on.
good guy or bad
See,
guy.
bad guy, bad guy. Look, Chopper,
Nice.
They're
R2D2.
releasing that. Okay.
And
Nice.
they're in full character. I don't know where they're at, but they're out here somewhere. And they're definitely like they're using the force on everybody.
Oh, you got to get your pictures for May the 4th. You got to get your content.
Right there,
Oh
you
yeah,
see it.
there you go.
Oh,
The
wow.
Star Wars displays, the helmets. They fly those
Oh, okay. The
right
satellite.
there. Yeah, that's satellite.
Satellite.
Are those not two satellites on the side?
Oh, man. We're gonna go check
The
out Pops.
fighters.
He's here. He's here. We're gonna check him out. He's in the back. We're
It's
gonna go
not
see him.
direct TV.
Right?
Are those not two satellites on that
No,
thing?
they
Y'all
are
have to give
not.
it to me. They look like satellites.
So,
Like that
Uh,
walking dog y'all have. Y'all call it the
so what
AT&T
is this?
dog.
So that's
That
the
walk.
walking dog. That's the dog.
No,
Oh,
not
it's
the
the
little
walking.
furry roach-looking thing. Not
That is
that
the
thing.
Ewok. You better shh. Come on, the
Look,
Star Wars
y'all.
community is gonna get you. Look,
well, they
actually,
already got her.
Yeah, I think I was canceled before
You're
all of
late to
this.
the party on that
Java.
one.
Yeah.
But it's cool. It's cool. It's a vibe here. It's chill. A lot of families here. A A lot of dope experiences. So, but definitely got to step my mock building game up.
Okay, we're here
Minifig
for it.
wall,
Oh wow.
CMF. That's the CMF wall. So,
Oh dang.
yeah.
And you're at Brickfest. Like, did you tell everybody where you are? You're at
Brickfest Live, Edison, New Jersey. It was yesterday and today, and it's definitely growing. It's something that the people on the East Coast really don't get to be a part of, but we're here now, and it's becoming bigger. Last year was small. The year before that was even smaller. So you could tell that Lego is definitely reaching out to different communities out here on the East Coast, and it's becoming a thing. So if you haven't
Yeah.
got a chance to get to Brick Live, go check out Brickfest Live. Get out here, get your family out here. You see, little Brick, he's here.
Hey, little Brick. Are you
the
showing
Yeah,
something today? Are you showing anything out
look
there?
at Chase the Brick. He's here. Lady Mamba's here.
Hey, Lady
We all
Mama.
here. What happened? We're gonna go. All right, we're about to go to the boxcar races over there. Build the little car. See who's gonna win. And then we're
Okay.
gonna go meet Nesta and take some pictures. So we're out here.
Nice, nice. That
Awesome.
looks like
Cool. Now,
fun.
Hey,
one of the
Mama,
questions.
are you showing anything out there?
Oh nah, I haven't stepped my game all the way up like that.
It's
I
coming.
haven't built the confidence that y'all have because I see y'all out there. Y'all do it. I'm almost there. I'm still apprentice style. You
Dude,
know.
you just got to do it, man, and don't worry about what anybody thinks about it. Just it's for you, man. Just do it. That's all you got to
I'm
do,
with it.
man.
I'm with it. I gotta get in there. I have enough. I have enough sets that I could take apart and
Hmm.
build something. So
We're ready
Or even
for it.
start working on making your own type of brickhead.
yeah, yeah, definitely.
He's done that one.
Yeah, I have mine. It's on the table.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, he's done
Oh,
that one. Okay, so I knew what I was about to ask before you go. One of the questions today, one of the four questions were, how do you build with family? I answered it for you. We tried to all answer it for you because we see you build with your family. This is a way to incorporate Lego with family. He's not necessarily building, but it's a family activity. Tell us about that, and how you do Lego with your family before you go, if you have time.
well, I try to get something that we all into at home. Lucky for us, Lego has themes that we're all into. We're a Star Wars family. We're a Harry Potter family. So that's the first thing that I try to go to. I try to go to a set or a theme that everybody recognizes, and then we just go and either it's a character build or or a set or like a castle or something like that, and we'll watch a movie and we'll make it a thing. That way, everybody gets to be a part of it. Everybody gets to play their part and build their minifig. And not only do we build the SIGs that come with the sets, everybody builds their own fig and becomes part of that set. So wherever we display it in the house, each person has their fig and then it goes up. And it'll stay on display for a little while until we get a new movie going. Like the new theme in the house is about to be Jurassic Park because the new Jurassic Park is about to come out. Currently, the Color House is on display because we're all Twilight fans. So that's what we try to get into the theme.
That's cool. So,
Cool.
well, I'm gonna
Yeah, that's
answer two
cool.
questions because one of the questions we had today was, how do you display? So, Jay said she does it seasonally. Andrew and I are like, we build it and we're committed to that, and it's not coming apart. But
Except
I
for the
do
Daily
know
Bugle, but just saying.
Ibrick and Jay.
Not on the live, not on the live, not on the live. Right?
That
That's
is,
for another day.
yeah, it's under construction. But I know that you guys rotate, and we just keep half a builds, whole builds, whatever it is, we display them.
Yeah, we try. We try. And this right here is the opportunity. We got Chase the Brick, my nephew. He's coming out for the first time
Hey,
and he
Chase.
likes it. And he's definitely into Mario. So I'm gonna try to push that with him. And he likes to create his own things. I posted on the story. He built a little boat that he says it's a Mario boat. So I'm gonna go little brick. He's currently working on something at home. He's a Minecraft kid, and he's getting into the Minecraft movie sets. He's looking forward to a chicken jockey set that he wants. So hopefully after this, we can head up Walmart and see if they have it. Pick that up, right, Che?
Awesome.
Right, Chase the Brick is out here. Yeah.
Man.
Yay.
All right. So let me get to this race because we're about to build the car, and then they put it down that ramp, and then
Mhm.
whoever wins I guess that's what it is. So
Awesome. Best of luck.
everybody gets to build the car here. They put it together and then they shoot it down the ramp.
All right, let us
Oh
know,
wow,
Phil.
that's
Let us know
cool.
who won so we can show it next week.
All right,
Um,
definitely.
so you got to tune in to Random Brick show. Woo! Why is it? Who did we lose? And why is our layout like that? It's like so
Right.
everything. So
We
you
lost
got to tune in
Andrew.
next week because Mamba's going to play who won. We're going to get to see the results.
That's right. We're gonna tune in next week. 6 o'clock will be our new time. For
Six
those
o'clock.
watching, tune in next week. Just saying, I don't know if you put it
We
out
didn't make
there.
that announcement yet.
Oh,
No,
okay.
it's
I'm
okay.
sorry.
No, we were
Okay.
going to say but we're not saying why. So
Okay. I'm sorry. Well, tune in next week. We'll have the results of the boxcar race. Shout out to Quarter Brick J's up there. Lego Longoria down there driving on his way back home. And of course, the host with the most is the Brick Babies up there. Lene, aka
you
All
are the
Day.
best.
She is here. I'm here at Brickfest Live, New Jersey. Second year in a row. Hopefully next year I'll be displaying. Hopefully we can get some people out here.
That sounds great.
Nice.
Now, while you're here, we can make that enough. So next week we are moving to 6 p.m.
Yes.
So we have loved seeing you at 10 a.m. and who knows, you may be able to find us at 10 a.m. next week. But it won't be with the Random Sunday show. We'll be at 6 p.m. and that will be our new home and our new spot. Same an
Yeah.
hour, whatever. Today we went over an hour because the conversation is just that great. But
Yeah.
you may get an hour from us. You may get more, but never less.
Listen, it'll be at a
Definitely.
great time. Everybody will be settled in. They'll be ready. They'll be packed up and iron clothes for the week. So they'll have enough time to sit down and relax and enjoy a great show. Because we have a lot of interesting things to talk about, a lot of laughter on our show. We have a lot of new topics coming up. A lot of things are going to happen. So everybody, if you haven't tuned in, I don't know what you're doing, but tune in. Random Sunday show. It's the
Yeah.
best. It's out here.
6 p.m. next Sunday.
6
And
p.m.
next
next
Sunday.
Sunday.
Yeah.
All right. And tune in. The Quarter Brick, she's gonna put some new content out there. We gotta see where the Tyrannosaurus is. I don't know if he's still out there. And we got something in the works behind the scenes. We're gonna put that out there coming soon. All right. So I'm gonna check everybody out. I keep
Yeah.
everybody posted on the win.
Awesome.
All right.
All right.
Nice.
I'm glad he was able to make it in. Oh,
Yeah. That's cool. I'm glad you got to be in too.
yeah.
Yep. See, we're still live. Yeah.
Yeah, we're still live.
Well, the last question was, where do you see
Yeah.
it in 5 years? So I kind of I think Jay mentioned it. I think I'd like to see where they are in July, the next quarter. I think we
Mhm.
don't have to wait 5 years to see. Mattel is really, yeah.
Yeah, we'll see how strong Mattel comes out and see what they come out with. You know, I think they're going to put a dent in it for sure. At least make Lego kind of think about their stuff a little bit more. You know, so
Most
Definitely. Definitely.
Morning, Foley.
Morning.
All right, guys. Well, I guess that's it for us this Sunday. We stayed over a little bit, so thanks for hanging with us for the extra 20.
yeah.
Bye,
And
Mail.
hope we'll see. And hope we'll see y'all next Sunday at 6 p.m. and follow us for the new time slot that we're in.
Yes.
So,
But still, look out 10 a.m. You never know what's going to happen at 10 a.m. We're not saying you won't see us
Wink.
at 10 a.m.
wink, wink.
You just might not see us on the Random Sunday show.
Yeah,
But we'll still be around.
we'll be around at 10 a.m.
Yeah, we all will be around at 10 a.m. still. So Malik said, what is this brand you're talking about? We're talking about Mattel, not a new brand. So right now, Mattel has Mega Bloks. So, and I don't know what's happening with Mega Bloks. I don't think that's what we haven't talked about. What's happening with Mega Bloks, where Mattel is now making Mattel bricks, because Mattel could have been a big contender with Mega Bloks.
I think Mega Bloks, they might turn. I feel like that's going to shift over to like their Duplo version, probably.
Oh, that's a good idea.
With that, because they still have the rights to the brand, to that title and brand, so that would just be an easier transition to not get rid of Mega Bloks, because with Mega Bloks, it's just one overall. Like they don't have like how Lego has. They have Lego, then they have Lego Duplo. It's just Mega Bloks. Mega Bloks sells their kid section with that, so they're probably just going to transition over that way.
Mm-hmm. That makes sense.
That'd be cool. Let me tell you what I'm waiting for. I know we said we're going now. We started a whole new conversation. I can't wait to see American Girl.
This is the
I'm with
after party.
Andrew. Like, you're going to have
Mm,
companion sets, and it's going to be interesting how they really come hard with American Girl. I think that's
mhm.
when we're going to see the biggest profit margin immediately, in my
Oh
opinion.
yeah, yeah, because they already
Oh
know if
yeah.
you go to the American Girl store, you got some big American money because
Yeah,
those dolls are not cheap.
they
So
aren't.
even they make mini American dolls, but the American Girl dolls, those are still 50, $70 too. So that'll be interesting. Then maybe they might make little accessories for
Hmm.
the dolls too.
Right, right.
Yeah, but that's what we were saying. They have to have sets, so they're gonna have sets for the girls, and then sets for kids, because boys they have a boy line as well now. Some
Yeah, they have
stores,
boys. Yeah, they have boys now too.
so
Hmm.
I think they're gonna have sets for the kids, and then sets for the companions, because they're not
Hmm.
dolls. Andrew corrected me a couple shows ago. They're companions.
And then the
They're
other thing too is
companions.
poverty.
So
That's
yeah, like I have to. I remember there was a time I had to buy sets for my companion kid. It's like, yeah, feel like, here you go. Here's a set for you too. Set for me. Set for you too.
Hmm.
Malik said, sorry, I expected the show. Definitely into Fun Hole. Look into it and Fun Hole. There are several other brands.
oh yeah.
I spent the majority of April building other brands, and I've loved it. I think Builder, BLDR, you can get it from Target and you can get it from Amazon.
I was just
Closest
telling
to
you
Lego as far as quality and ease of build. Really enjoyed it. Brickcraft, enjoyed building Brickcraft. Built like the Jesus figure I built. That was off there. I don't even know what it is, but I wouldn't recommend it either. But it was something. Oh, extend it didn't. Okay, sorry. No, you didn't extend the
All
show at all. Don't feel bad at all. We love the topic. We love talking Lego. I mean, we can talk for hours. We do it so we don't bore you guys and lose our audience. That's what we keep it to an
hmm.
hour. But we love it. All right, guys.
that's gonna just be that's the other thing too is the third party. Their quality is good. Like even dare I say I've ordered a set off from Temu and it hasn't come in yet, but from other people that I know have built it, the quality is good. It's comparable to the Lego bricks, if not the snaps are even better and everything has a click. So it's and the price points are good. Buy 5 sets for the price of one big one.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, most definitely. So, here's another set that I found, and again, guys, we're not comparing quality. This was at Five Below, and I absolutely love it. I can't wait to build this one. I thought that was so cool.
I saw
Actually,
that one. Let me know how that is.
NBA licensed merch. You see the
Oh
logo,
wow.
and you can collect the players and Five Below. So it was $5. So we're
That is
getting a lot of
cool.
options. Yeah, we're getting a lot of options. You need
Oh
to
yeah.
this so and Lego has changed the community. Last year I would have never touched Flego. You don't even hear Flego anymore.
Hmm.
I mean, I haven't heard anybody say Flego in a long time. I wouldn't have touched it, but now I'm like, well, it's just brick. Let me have fun. Let me, Lego had a real cult following, but now, and I was a purist myself. I did not do non-Lego. I don't mix it. Just so you guys know, I do not mix non-Lego with Lego. So I do keep the integrity of the brick, like that stays there. So I don't mock with. Basically, I don't mock with these pieces. I build it and
Hmm.
toss any extra away because I won't be needing them. But yeah,
It's definitely like you said, it's the cult part of it because it is one of those like you don't say Legos, you say Lego, and just like mixing the pieces and the brands because if you go and like, because that's what's going to be interesting with Mattel and even like all the other parties like the Fun Hole, Brickcraft. How is that going to look now going into conventions? Are they going to be called Lego conventions? Are they going to be called brick conventions? Because I know like with Brickfest, Lego is still licensed, so you have to pay for that. So it's going to be interesting seeing how people blend all of those companies and brands together under one convention roof if it's going to
mhm.
Yeah.
happen.
Do you think that they'd have separate conventions? Do you think you're gonna have fun hole conventions or Mattel conventions as opposed to just a brick convention.
I think they're gonna start doing it like the brick convention, and then maybe have possibly requirements that you have to have X amount of certified with that, or maybe not, because I know the out here on the West Coast they don't really have conventions like that. So Brickfest out here is really really big because we don't have that many conventions like you guys do, like all in like the Midwest and the East Coast. So
Hmm.
at the Brickfest out here, you have a combination of everything with that. So you have people with their 3D printers building there. You have
Mm.
like I got first introduced to Bricker builds in what was that 2-3 years ago because I'd never ever seen those type of sets. So there's no requirement; it just has to fit the brick layout. So
But Bricker Bills is all Lego.
yeah. So but the thing is that you also have people that are there with their 3D printers printing out things. You see how they're making that. So that's also another thing that's shaking up the world, is that if you have the money for it, you can buy yourself a 3D printer. And I know out
Yeah.
here a couple of libraries they have 3D printers for you to use, but you can only print so many pieces and so many things. But that's changing things too.
I
So
think
they
moving forward, maybe conventions it would be smart for them. Obviously, non-Lego, sanctioned ones, I guess, or whatever. But like have sections, like okay, this section is all Lego, this section is all Fun Hole, this section is all, that way you're put in a group in a sense, as opposed to I'm mixed. I'm at a table with Mattel and I'm at a table with Fun Hole. It's just all Lego, and then over on the other side of the convention center, it's all Mattel stuff, or whatever.
Yeah, and
Um,
that would make sense too, because that's how overall conventions are when you have the different ones, the different sections and the different rows. And I think
mhm.
that'll also make the community a lot bigger and different and more expansive, because everybody's not going to be stuck on that price line with
Right,
that.
right.
Be able to see, oh, this is actually something that can be done, or realize, oh, my kid is just asking for the most expensive set because they see that's all they
Mhm,
see. Because I was
mhm.
that kid. I was the kid that wanted the $200
Go
set.
big or go home.
No, yes,
Right.
with that, and they would be on displayed in the wall unit. So yeah, but then also seeing that you can build really detailed smaller sets now too,
Yeah, very
that
true.
light up like fun hole.
Yep.
Facts. Facts. Well, all right, guys, that's been our show today. Thanks, Jay, for the idea, because I was trying to pick one. Jay was like, "Nope, let's do them
Let's just
all."
do all. Yeah.
Go
It
big or go
worked.
home.
And it worked. It was great questions, great answers. Thank you, chat, for chiming in. It's like never
Hmm.
any fun. Like without the chat, this is just nothing but a FaceTime call.
Yeah.
So yeah, when you guys are here, you bring so thanks, Hive. Thank you so much. Um and oh, I was about to say something. Let me stop. Let me stop.
Hmm.
I saw Hive. I was like, oh, got excited. All right. So yeah, guys, thanks for being here. Thanks for hanging out with us. You guys make it a great show. So you guys are saying great show, and we're saying great chat, great audience, great friends.
Yeah.
Thank you for showing up with us too.
Yeah.
And
New Bat time, New Bat channel next weekend. So tune in 6 p.m.
yeah, next week will be really fun because it is the 4th, right? Sunday's the 4th.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh,
Your favorite day.
all you
Your
Star
favorite
Wars.
day. Lene's
Woo.
going to come with all of the Star Wars topics.
Look,
Just
knowing that
cute. I
I'm
just
coming to
missed
Star
the
Trek.
part. I have my shirt and my ears and everything ready, and I'm gonna build that Yoda build. So I'll start like the Yoda baby, the baby green guy, Yoda, right?
Mm.
This one or the smaller one?
I don't know. That's what I'm trying to figure out. I don't
Is he in
know.
is he in like the little space little
No,
basket?
no.
Okay, it might be either this Yoda or it might be the smaller baby Grogu.
Grogu. That's what I think they're. It's
Okay.
about this size. So this is my. About this size.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's
Standalone.
the Grogu. Yeah.
Okay.
It's
So
baby
yeah,
Yoda.
I'll be kind of looks like Stitch. So I'll
Yeah.
be building that so you guys can, I'm going to be a part of the day. I show up. I
Nice.
show up. Well, all right, guys. So we'll see you. And we'll have the force with us. What do y'all say? May the force
Yeah.
be with you.
Yeah, the
So
fourth be with you.
we'll catch you next week, guys.
All right, see you guys.
Bye, everyone.
Bye. I got to get better at